Just finished watching Dave Chappelle's special for the second time. Great, good special. Dave always hits it out the park. It's on par for his greatness. It's another little something to put in his feather, another feather in his cap. I watched it the second time, kind of trying to think about the transgender joke because I started hearing everybody trying to cancel him. Who was it? The National or Coalition of Black People, or something like that. I never heard of that group before. Not saying they didn't exist before that. I just didn't hear about them. And some lady at Netflix. She's a transgender. She wanted to. She quit and went somewhere else. And I was trying to listen to her story. Like, when it comes to transgender, I have a transgender friend. And I have no problem calling her or she by her female name. I wouldn't have no problem with calling any transgender her, him, however, the switching up they want to do. It's not a big deal to me. But now me believing that you're a man or a woman when you were born the opposite sex, that's a different thing right there. You're asking a lot. Transgenders are asking a lot from people to rechange their mental focus or mind of, knowing that people were born a boy with the genitalia of a boy, a male and a female, and then say, no, that doesn't exist now because I don't want it to exist. It's not what it is. That's a lot to ask for people. For thousands and thousands, maybe millions of years, people thought, it is what it is. You're born a genitalia, you're a man. You could be a homosexual, a little more softer as a man, but still a man, still a woman. God gave men more strength than women as a norm. I don't have a problem calling you a she, a hit. Say you what do you call it? What do you call it? Say you a female, you want to be, you're born a male, you want to be a female. I don't mind calling you she, her, your female name. That's nothing. I don't have a problem with that. But you trying to make me think that you are really a female and not a male? That is a bit rough. It's a bit rough to ask people that. This is becoming a new thing. And some people are not going to ever ask and never going to say that. Like I wouldn't want to play sports against, I'm a little girl and I got to play against a boy who says he's a girl. Now he plays with me and he's beating my daughters and the females to death. That's not fair. It's not fair. Just because I feel like I'm a female. Man, you're 6'2". Come on now. You have hands, you muscle, you pushing people out the way. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's just not fair. It's no different than if someone asks you to be a whole different thing, like if you want to be a horse or a dog or something like that, and your dog walking around on all fours, feed me. I feed you, but you're still a human. Now you can say, here boy, or here girl, come on, here girl. We're going out for a walk. You want to walk on all fours and stuff? Come on, I put a leash around your neck. Come on, wow. But you're a human being acting like a dog. To me. Damn it, you're not a dog. God brought you in here as a human being. Here's what you are. I understand the struggle. She said she don't want the lady that worked at Netflix that quit. She's transgender. Said she's scared to walk home. I'm quite sure you should have been scared to walk home before his special. His special ain't triggering people beating up transgenders. People shouldn't beat up anybody. You shouldn't be fearful to walk down any street. I don't care if you're black in a white neighborhood, white in a black neighborhood, transgender, gay, whatever it is. You shouldn't have any fear of walking down the street. I don't give a damn. I would stop anybody from doing something to somebody, especially just because they are different than you. No, sir. I don't play that. I fight for righteousness. But to have people think I got to think now that you're a man when you were born a woman or vice versa, it's a lot. It's a lot to ask for. And again, I'll accept you and say she, her, your female name. I'll call you by that. That doesn't bother me. But to make me my core who I am, have to say, hey, you really are a female. You're not even a man. That is unfair. And that's the problem people have. So I have to accept you inside that you're a female when you're born a male. No. No. Now, if you want me to treat you like a female, it's fine. I don't care about that. Treat you like a guy when you really, a female. Okay, no problem with that. We're going on a hell of a road, man, in society. We're going down a hell of a road in society. Better strap up. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be bumpy. People at an all-time, we're on an edge of all-time edge, pissed off, mad about everything, take things out of context, everything, man. It's crazy. I've experienced it. I can say I don't like apples, and people start getting on me like, what's wrong with fruit? Ain't no wrong with fruit. Ain't no wrong with fruit, man. Ain't no wrong with fruit. I didn't say fruit. I said apples. I don't like apples. I just heard you don't like something in this fruit. It's a fruit, so I'm going to put it all together. That's not what I said, though. Now listen. We ain't into listening no more, man. We ain't hearing a certain word or two and jumping on that. Okay. Well, God bless us as a society, man. But I'm happy she got a job at another company. A lady from Netflix will quit. But she ain't canceling Dave. He's put too much in to his comedy hat, his feather. Too many feathers in his comedy hat. Fought too many wars. And people are starting to push against people just saying, snapping on every little thing. I don't like this. He said this. I don't like that. The too sensitive crowd. You're losing. The too sensitive crowd, let me explain something. You're fighting too much of a war on stuff that is, you're pushing too much. You're getting a backlash now. You see how Dave won't be canceled? You see how Dave's Netflix special won't be pulled? Just because somebody's yelling and screaming? Even those who are yelling and screaming saying, now, well, I don't want to get pulled. I don't want it to get pulled. Yeah, because you know it won't be pulled. The sensitive crowd is being pushed back, especially in entertainment. I'm happy. Yes, you can't be disrespectful blatantly, but the sensitive stuff, you can't joke. These comedians, man, have been fighting too long. We've been on the forefront too long fighting for stuff. And you're just not going to cancel us just because your feelings is hurt. Especially when we talk about everybody. If you don't like that comic, then move on. But the desire to cancel them or her, you're losing that battle. The people getting tired. 2 or 3 years ago, on your side, everybody was popping. Boom, 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 boom. You saw stuff. The Me Too movement, boom, 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 boom. And I'm not saying you're wrong for the Me Too movement, but when you start pushing every little thing, he looked at me, he smiled at me wrong, boom, 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 you're going to lose. You're going to lose this fight because people just want to be able to do what they want without any backlash every time someone's feelings is hurt. All right. Well, you guys have a great day. I'll read some of the comments.